Welcome back to Pace Immigration, paceimmigration.com, talking once again with immigration lawyer extraordinaire Andy Semichuk. Today we're going to be talking about processing times when it comes to Canadian immigration. Andy, what did you want to talk about?
Well, I know this is one of the most exciting areas you could possibly talk about.
I'm very excited.
I knew you were, I can see that. But here's the thing. If you're applying to come to Canada and you're an immigrant, one of the things I think you need to be conscious of is that timing is critical. And for example, take the Quebec investor immigrant program.
Okay.
It's opening up August 1st, and anybody who wants to invest in Canada, if he invests $800,000 for a period of 5 years, can get permanent residence in Canada under that program. But the problem is there's a large backlog of investor immigrant applications that is still here or in government files from before that is effectively waiting to be able to apply.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that if you're an investor immigrant, you need to have all your papers and everything ready for August 1st, because it's very likely the program will finish August 1st, because they're only opening the door for 2,000 applicants. So there's an example of timing and why timing is so critical in Canadian immigration in general.
Yeah, I mean, the backlog that you're talking about is from like a decade.
Yes.
Isn't it? Like it's
yes.
years and years of a backlog, and they decided some are going out the window, but some are still around. And so do you know if that queue starts with the ones that are already in, or do they all go into the same pile?
No, it's brand new. Whoever
Okay.
comes in, the first in, first out sort of thing.
Okay.
But you have this backlog of people who are interested. So it's kind of a race. Get your application in by August 1st, or you may not be one of the 2,000 that are selected. So we're moving into a kind of a lottery scenario in that particular program. Now, there are some others that I wanted to mention as well.
Go ahead.
All right. So, for example, the Federal Skilled Worker Program is now open. If you're a federal skilled worker and you're on the eligible list in particular, there's a list that they've published, involves engineers and high category people who Canada needs.
Yeah.
You can self-petition yourself into Canada. You don't need anybody, no employer offering you a job or anything. You just file your application and you could come to Canada. But the catch is there's a limit, 5,000 overall and 300 per occupation in the course of the next year that Canada will accept in that program. So if you're thinking about immigrating to Canada and you may be on such a list of eligible people, you can check the website to see if you are. Well, don't delay. Don't wait until the last day of the program to file, because those 300, that cap of 300 and the cap of 5,000 is going to come long before, in my view, long before the end of the time that you can file for. They've given you the 1 year window, but I would say the earlier you apply, the more likely it is that you will succeed in those programs.
Now, the question is, of course, from year to year, you don't know if, say, mechanical engineer or physiotherapist is going to be on the list. So does that mean then that you should just anticipate that you might be on the list and have all your stuff together anyway?
Of course, that's one way of doing it. The other is if you can find an employer who's willing to arrange for you to come to Canada by getting a labor market opinion from Human Resources and Skills Development Canada, then you don't have to be on the list. But the problem with that is it's no longer a self-petitioning application for a foreign worker who wants to come to Canada. That's an application that involves a Canadian partner.
You're dependent on someone else.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
But if you're self-petitioning, doesn't hurt to do what you're saying, which is collect all your papers, get ready, because next year maybe the list will change and you may be on the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, will you take people's stuff? Like if someone says, "Hey, I don't know if I don't even want to immigrate for 2 years," say, but
Right.
will you start working on something for somebody?
Yes, I can do that. I have a program that I can make available to anybody who wants to sort of get organized and sort of get their papers ready so that when the day opens up that they can apply, they'd be ready for it.
All right, you got an answer for everything, huh?
Oh, almost everything.
Okay. Anything else you want to cover on processing times?
That's it for now.
That's it for now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Andy Semichuk. You can reach him, paceimmigration.com. We'll be talking about more programs in the future, so tune in. Thank you.